Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli here. Welcome to a brand new edition of In the Shop. But guess what? We're not in the shop today. We're out on the water. We're out on the lake. It's too nice to stay in the shop. But listen, I've got a great topic for you today. And it is how to walk a frog. How to walk a frog. You know, frog fishing is so awesome for a lot of reasons. You know, the first one, the obvious one, is a frog is a topwater. And watching those bass explode, blow up on a frog, it's one of the best bites in the world. The other great thing about a frog is it's weedless. It's snagless. It's a hollow-bodied bait that you can fish anywhere. And if you look around me, look at it. We've got moss, duckweed, lily pads, brush, laydowns, docks. I can fish that frog around any kind of cover, So the frog is a great tool to catch fish. But there is a technique that I'm going to use with this frog to get more fish to bite the frog, especially when the frog is in more open water. You know, when that frog is on a mat or it's on lily pads or vegetation, it pushes down, and the fish see that wake, and that's great. But when that frog hits open water, or if you're fishing underneath a dock or in open water around bushes, getting that frog to walk. Look at it. This is what I'm talking about when I call it walking. Getting that frog to walk is such a key action. You get so many more bites on that frog in open water and sparse cover when it's walking. Just like a topwater, like a Sammy or a Zara Spook or a Skidder V, just like a stick bait, we can get that frog to walk. So I want to talk to you about how to get that frog to walk. I'm going to talk to you about the technique. I'm going to go over the rod and the reel and the line. But I'm going to start with the frog itself. And this is a frog by Mullix called a sneaky frog. It's called a sneaky frog. And this thing, if you look at it, was designed for walking. If you look at the body, it's elongated. It almost looks like a stick bait, right? It's a longer frog. Along with that, look at that weight. I want you to look at that little belly weight. That's a circle. Little circle of weight. And on most frogs, it's in the back. But on the sneaky frog, it's right in the middle of the bait. And what that's going to do, it's going to provide a center of gravity, and it's going to balance the frog. It's going to almost be like a balanced keel on a boat. So when we start doing these twitches, I'm going to show you in a second, it wants to spin on itself. It wants to keel on itself, side to side. So that's a key bait. The other great thing, super sharp hooks, single tail. Comes in two sizes, the regular size, the big sneaky frog, and the baby. We're going to look at both of them. So there's the bait. The next thing let's talk about is the action. How you're going to impart the action with your rod and reel and your body and your arms to get that thing to walk. The most important thing is rod positioning and twitching to get that bait to walk. I'm going to make a cast out here, and I want to show you, I want you to really, maybe I'll cast back here, so I want you to really focus in at first on the movements of my wrist and my rod, okay? So I'm just going to, let me just lob a little cast behind me. And when that frog, when that sneaky frog hits the water, a lot of times when it first hits, I let it sit just for a couple seconds. I'm going to show you another cast. We let it sit, let them ripples get away. And after that, when I'm in sparse cover and when I'm in of course, that open water, I'm going to twitch and reel. Twitch and reel. I want you to watch it. Look at the way that I'm holding the rod. So I twitch down and I reel. Twitch down, reel. Twitch down, reel. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. And when you do that, you can just kind of see that rhythm. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. That bait is going to go side to side, left to right. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. Twitch, reel. So that movement on your wrist and with your reel is important. Just as important is throwing slack after the twitch. If you listen to anything in this video, the most important thing is to throw a little slack in between the twitch and the reel. So I'm going to back up a little bit here and try to get you to see this rod tip. And look at this rod tip. So when I twitch, reel, you see me actually throw that rod tip forward. Watch that rod tip get thrown forward. Twitch, reel, twitch, reel, twitch, reel. And when I go to reel, I push the rod forward. And when I push the rod forward, it throws a little slack into that line, right? So the twitch is tight. When I throw the rod forward and get ready to reel, look, I throw a little slack into the line. And that ability to go tight, limp, is what allows this thing to walk. All right, I'm gonna shoot one out here for you now. And I want you to watch, not just me with the rod and reel, but also the frog as it walks, okay? Throw that bait out there. Twitch, reel, twitch, reel, twitch, reel, twitch, reel, twitch, reel. Look, and watch, as I throw the slack, watch it go left to right. Look at this, ready? Left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And I'm gonna do that all the way back to the boat. So I'm gonna make my cast, the frog's gonna hit, I'm gonna let the ripples dissipate. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. And then I'm gonna start the twitch, reel, throw and slack. Watch that frog. Look at it, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Look at it walking. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna let the ripples go away. Twitch, reel, left, right, twitch, reel, slack tight, slack tight, slack tight, slack tight. Pause it, let the ripples disappear. And I'm going to do that all the way back to the boat. That walking action, so key on frog fishing. You're going to get so many more bites by that frog doing that. Let me switch it to the rod and reel. And this is important because to maximize that twitch, you got to have the right rod. I like a 7.4 to 7.6 medium heavy action rod. 7.4 to 7.6 medium heavy action rod. The most important thing when you select a rod, whatever rod you pick, is that you want a little bit of tip. Notice I said medium heavy. I didn't say heavy. I didn't say extra heavy. You're not flipping. You're not catching tuna. That little bit of tip, look how soft that tip is. Now it's soft here, but it's solid here. That soft tip is going to let you load the bait to cast it, but when you twitch, pause, twitch, reel. Look at that soft tip. It's going to help you achieve that action. So 7.4 to 7.6, medium heavy, the Abu Garcia Ike series rod, and a reel that has a faster gear ratio, okay? This one on this casting rod happens to be an 8-0-1 Revo Ike. The great thing about this technique, you can do the same thing with a spinning rod. If you're watching this and you're saying, I hate casting rods, I hate bait casters, doesn't matter. 7.4 to 7.6 rod, medium heavy. This is a 7.6 medium heavy Ike finesse rod by Abu. This is a really fast Ike Revo, size 30. And I can do the same thing with a spinning rod with that little sneaky frog that I can with the big one. The last thing, and you're gonna see it on both these, spinning and casting, is the line. 100% without a doubt, when you're walking the frog, you wanna use super line, tied directly to the frog. You wanna use braided line or super line. When I'm using the big sneaky frog, I like to use 40 to 65 pound Berkeley braid. Specifically, I like the 50 pound Berkeley X9 braid. The 50 pound on that bigger frog on a casting rod's perfect. On a spinning rod, I like to use the 20 pound braid with that smaller frog. This is the Berkeley X5 20 pound braid. But the braid is important because zero stretch. When I'm making those twitches, it responds better to braid than mono or fluoro. The other thing, of course, we're frog fishing. We're in heavy cover. You better have strong braided line. Phenomenal way to catch fish. It's fun, it's exciting, and it catches some of the biggest fish that swim in the lake. Walk your frog instead of just reeling or pushing it. I guarantee you're gonna get more bites. Listen, I hope you enjoyed today's segment of In the Shop on the water. If you liked it, do me a favor. Take a second, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna have new videos coming out every week for you. If you're already subscribed, tell your fishing buddy to subscribe to Mike Iaconelli Fishing. Good luck. I hope you try that walking frog technique. You're gonna catch some giants. See you later.